Hello, fourth graders, Mrs. Nelson here, and we are going to be looking at some more informational text features. And text features, remember, they help us find information in our informational books much faster. So, the ones we're going to look at right now are titles, subtitles, right here, headings, subheadings, and a table of contents because they are located there. So let's go ahead and get started with looking at each one of these very important features in your text, informational text. All right, let's get going. So say we have a text here, and I have a text with a title. So the title tells you everything about the text. Okay, you have a title. So this is our title. It can be one word. It can be probably up to about 20 words is what I'm told. Okay, you remember you capitalize the letter of the most important words in a title. You capitalize them. Okay, so it usually talks about, the title usually talks about the major topic. And the major topic here is going to be the fourth grade. Now, you have what's also known as a subtitle. The subtitle, sub means under, sub means underneath. So this is a subtitle right here. So a subtitle means under the title. It's underneath. That's what the word sub means. So it's under, so this is the subtitle. Okay, and it gives you a little more information about your topic, all about the fourth grade. The subtitle is everything you're going to learn. So it just gives you just a tiny bit more information about your topic. Okay, so now then, you have your headings and your subheadings. Okay, and so title, so it goes big, title. Then you take it down a notch. Subtitle. Then you start breaking it down even more. You become more specific as the document goes on. So we then have our heading. We have a heading. This is called a heading because it is a major topic. A major topic underneath the fourth grade, math. Now we're not very specific because there's lots of math that you do in fourth grade. It's pretty general, just math. And then you talk to me about some math. That's what the writing is about. Then, underneath of math, usually, my friends, you start getting more specific. Well, what about math? Then you get a subheading. A sub, again, means under. So underneath the math topic, we're going to have a subheading. And it's going to talk about specifically multiplication. So we have title is our big topic, huge, covers everything. Subtitle, which kind of tells us what are you going to do within that big topic. Then we narrow it down, start narrowing it down to topics underneath of our big topic. So fourth grade, we can talk about math. Well, that's huge. So let's talk about multiplication, because that is under math, so we're very specific. Then we could say, here's another subheading, because it's still underneath of math, but it's different than multiplication. So this is another subheading. Okay, so it goes title, subtitle, heading, subheading, and each time you head down, it gets smaller and smaller. And the topic gets more specific, more specific, more specific. Okay, so that's the order of these text features. I'm teaching them together because you won't learn them apart. And I'll point them out to you when you're looking at it. So we'll look at some more of these in other examples. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us down to the table of contents. Your table of contents always happens on the first page of a book. And that tells you, for example, you can see we have math. So our table of contents says big topic, math. Then the topics underneath of that, subtopics. So this is our heading here. That's our heading. And this is our subheadings. Okay, those are our subheadings. So you can go quickly. If I don't want to know anything about multiplication, but I do want to know something about division, I can turn to the front of my book, look for the table of contents, and boom, I can go to whatever page it's telling me, because this page tells me, hey, that's where I'm going to find it. So here is a title. You can see that we have the title up here. It's called language. And then underneath of it, we have what's known as the subtitle. So if we were to look at this book right here, you would see that you have the title here, the subtitle underneath. Okay, so it does happen in real books. So looking at this book, if I flip it open to the first couple pages of the book, I notice that I run into my table of contents. Okay, and that table of contents right here, again, tells me the units. Those are the topics, and then the headings. So you see going to bat, unit 1, that's the subheading. That's the heading. Now you see the subheadings in red. So the big blue words, those are the headings. The little tiny red words are the subheadings. Okay? And they are very specific on what they are going to work with you on. So you have title, always happens in the front of the book. Okay? Then you have your subtitle, which usually gives you a little more information. It's right underneath on the front of the book, underneath the title. Then you have a heading, which is a big topic that you're going to learn about. Then you have a subheading. So you have a heading, subheading, and the subheading is very specific on what you're going to learn. So your title could be dogs, all about raising dogs, breeds of dogs, and then all about golden retrievers. So then those are that's your title, your subtitle, your heading, and your subheading. You are very specific on what you're going to teach or what you're going to learn. Okay, so when I give you the questions, you're going to try to figure out, hey, what is this text feature? Is it a title, subtitle? Is it a heading, or is it a subheading? Okay. Now, I always give you the answers in the videos. If you don't watch these videos, not my problem. You're just going to end up redoing the assignments over and over. All right. I will see you on the next video.